Hey everyone. So in this video, we'll be covering categories and how categories are created within Brahmin Solutions, how they're used, what's the best practices when creating categories, why do you need them? Okay, so let's go over to the settings section and then come over here to the categories. Okay, so in Brahmin, you can create multi-level categories, so multi-hierarchy categories. So the first thing is, why do you create categories? Why do you need categories, right? So categories are you can create categories to organize your products, organize your items essentially, right? So if you have raw materials and finished goods, and then work in process products, you can separate them out by categorizing them so you can better filter. Okay, so for example, here I can create a work in process product. Okay, I can also create another category called finished goods. I can create another category called raw materials. Okay. And then if I want to categorize the raw materials even more, for example, within raw materials, I can create something like packaging. Okay. So I can create multi-levels that if I want to better organize products and items better within the system. Okay. So once you've created your categories, the next thing is to just go in and assign them. Okay. So everything in our system is product variation. So every product will have at least one variant. So when you assign categories, you're actually assigning them to the product level, and automatically all the different variations will automatically get it. So for example, if I have a table here that has 4 different colors, when I categorize this as a finished product or finished goods, essentially all of the variations of the table are all considered um, finished products or finished items, right? So when I go and search, for example, let's go to the view variants, right? It has a list of all the different variations of the table. So if I type in finished goods, it is going to filter by all of the tables. Okay, so you can create categories, assign them to a product, then all the variations get associated with it. Then you can filter to run inventory numbers. So for example, if you want to know what your raw material ingredient inventory level is, right, you can filter by that and export the data out. It's also helpful when you're doing reports. So you can run reports just on, for example, finished goods. And if you categorize your products in different levels or even more, you organize your categories differently, then you can categorize, you can basically filter how one category does versus the other. Okay? Um, yeah, so pretty much it's used to basically organize and then help you for reporting purpose and so on. Okay, so if you guys have any questions on how to use categories and need help in setting them up, just email us or use the chat option below to get in touch with us. All right, thank you.